My vás vítáme u dnešního videa, kterým je nějak shrnutí našeho života v Německu. Vy, co nás vidíte třeba poprvé, tak já jsem Katka, tady to je Paul. A my teda žijeme v Irsku, nebo já v Irsku žiju, teď už to bude 12,5 roku, ale odstěhovali jsme se na rok do Německa, protože tady Paul, můj manžel, tam měl pracovní povinnosti na 16 měsíců, takže jsme se tam přestěhovali. A teď vám můžeme přinést naše poznatky, domněnky a pocity teda z tady toho života 16měsíčního v Německu. Výběr potravin, jídlo, výběr jídla, kuchyně, so the food and the kitchen. Já jsem neměla možnost tam nějak moc jíst venku, protože jediné jídlo, které jsem měla, tak bylo v restauraci, bylo to myslím, co to bylo? Zelí, ta párek jejich, nebo co je klobása a myslím, že k tomu tenkrát byly brambory, bramborová kaše, až jsem byla překvapená z té kombinace, ale chutnalo mi to. Potom už jsem neměla možnost, protože díky covidu se všechno tady to uzavřelo. No a jinak, jako opravdu Němci mají rádi své klobásy, takové ty velké klobásy, které dáte, what is it, bratwurst?
They love the sausages, like everything. They love the sausages.
Takže
everywhere,
všude najdete klobásy a počasí už mi to lezlo krkem, jo.
Rindwurst, bratwurst,
klobásky.
Nürnbergers, they actually ended up being our favorites,
yeah. They were nice, but I mean, after a while I was just like, I don't want sausage, because it was just
so many.
Too much. I know in Czech Republic we have klobásy as well, you know, but I think they're much better. But anyways, I wouldn't eat them as well that often. I just don't find it, you know, proper food.
Whereas like the food stalls,
for it.
the food stalls everywhere, like you're guaranteed you're going to get a sausage stand somewhere with a bratwurst. And I liked it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, it was a nice.
I'm not so keen.
A nice. It's kind of nice part of the culture where, you know, if you go to the Christmas market or something like that, you get yourself nice.
You get your big sausage. It was okay. Yeah, it was okay for me.
It was great.
Time, but... Takže zase v tom se moc nezhodneme, nejsem prostě takový párkový typ, klobáskový typ. Ráda si dám čas od času, ale zase bych je měla furt, tak to ne. Co se týká toho výběru potravin, tak já když to srovnám s Irskem, tak mně to zase nepřišlo, že by ten výběr v Německu byl zase o tolik moc větší. Samozřejmě, když porovnám třeba zase ale obchod malý na vesnici u nás s tím, co jsme měli v městečku, tak byl v tom Německu daleko větší výběr, jo? Že tam byly třeba produkty i na speciální kuchyni, jako třeba Čínu, když chcete, tak různé to koření a rýžové nudle, to byste nenašli třeba v Irsku, ani tady u nás v obchodě na vesnici v Česku. Ale jinak v těch větších městech si myslím, že v Irsku taky mají dobrý výběr. Co se týká ale třeba Kauflandu, kde jsme byli v Německu a pak jsem ho porovnala tady s Kauflandem, tak ano, je tam obrovský rozdíl. V tom Německu byl až moc velký výběr, dle mého, protože aspoň tak to přišlo mně, že to pro mě bylo složitější nakupovat. Bylo tam, já nevím, 10 druhů mraženého špenátu, každý jiná cena, než se rozhodnete, který máte koupit na gramáž a na cenu, tak vám to zabere extra čas, než kdybyste tam měli třeba 1 nebo 2 na výběr, nějaký levnější a nějaký dražší. Jo. Což v Irsku si myslím, že zas až takový výběr třeba v tady tom taky není. Určitě v nějakých větších městech asi, jo, ale I mean, what do you think about the selection of food to compare to... I said that in Czech Republic definitely Kaufland is smaller, it's not as big, but I don't find it that much better because I found being lost there and I was searching for things, you know.
I tell you what, obviously we're in a different country, so they're going to have a different selection depending on the needs of the customers within that country, which is perfectly fine. I had to say, maybe because I'm Irish and I was used to the Irish shops and I knew where everything was, I found the selection earned better, but that's because I knew what I was cooking, what I was looking for in terms of fish or whatever I might need. I found the supermarkets here, for me, there was no logic to where they had stuff laid out. So you're going to one aisle for something and you think it should be right beside it, but it's not.
It's on purpose.
Yeah, and it's all over the place. Where I have to say, I found in Ireland and in the Czech Republic, there's more of a logical layout to where everything is. You know, so the dairy products might be one thing, or one area. There's small things like
something in Germany.
It's completely random, like
I was like, what is it doing here?
But that you'd have to walk around the whole place, and it got frustrating after a while. Where you think sometimes they'd have it or sometimes they wouldn't.
What do you think about the quality of food? I didn't find it different to Ireland.
No.
You know?
No.
To Czech Republic,
But saying that, I didn't look at the back of the ingredients, and I'm not a chemist. I didn't test
We are
anything
not type
there.
of people to do
So
that,
I just,
really. You know.
Yeah.
I know that people here are complaining that, and it's proved that in Czech Republic is worse quality of food. That, for example, the gummy bears we were buying, they will be exactly same packaging like they have in Germany, exactly same everything, but there would be less, let's say, fruit in them made for Czechs, while the Germans have them much better. Yeah? So there is a grip off, and also in the amount in Germany you get 180 grams, 230 grams actually, for price of 87 cents. Here you pay like over €1 sometimes for 80 grams.
Okay, but the beer here is really, really cheap.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you want? I mean, like, some things are going to be cheaper in some countries, some things are going to be more expensive. Or the same with the quality.
I mean, you can
understand.
Find quality here as well, but it comes with price.
Yeah.
You know, you are going to pay here more, and the shoppings are more expensive here.
Look, I find that it's the same in Germany. That if you want more quality stuff, you have to pay a higher price. Yes, the gummy bears might be cheaper and it might be better quality, but look, for me, I need to come up with a better example. Like, as regards, like, is the meat more expensive? Is it better quality meat? Is it ripped off meat? I don't know.
It's in those things. It would be like in products like meat or really like I don't know, cheese. But I think you can get as quality products here, but you have to be more careful, and you will pay a little bit more.
Okay.
You know, to compare what you make, compare how much you make in Czech Republic per month with Ireland or Germany, you do pay much more for your shopping, and I found it really quickly when we came here and went for shopping in Kaufland, and even you said, oh my god, that was quite a lot, wasn't it? Well, we paid and we had nothing in the trolley.
Okay,
compared to
Germany,
Ireland,
yes. Well, I find Ireland is a rip-off in a lot of things, from fuel to wine. Like remember the first time we walked into the supermarket, we seen a bottle of wine for like €2 or €3. Couldn't believe it. You'd never get that. Never get that in Ireland. I think Ireland is one of the most expensive places in Europe for buying alcohol.
Yeah,
I think. Yeah. So things like that, and the fuel as well. The difference between Ireland and Germany is massive in terms of paying prices for fuel. And saying that now, I haven't been back to Ireland in a while to check the price of fuel, but it was when I first arrived, it was a lot cheaper. Look, I think Ireland is a rip-off as well, so maybe it's just Germany is the cheaper of the three countries.
Because, you know, people go to buy even the like washing powder. Many people travel just to Germany because they get bigger amount of it for less, and they say it's washing better. I didn't find it personally, so I didn't even bring leftovers of our big packages of washing powder, and I left it for our neighbor to finish them when we left. So it's maybe just me that I don't find it too bad here. And I mean, it really is not too bad here. I know some people will disagree with me, but me, as living in different countries and experience different things, we have here different things to appreciate.
Yeah.
And every country has its own faults.
Yeah.
So obviously Czech Republic maybe for people will be that, there is food is more expensive and it's maybe less quality, but if you want good quality, you will find good quality as well. You just need to check it properly on labels, because like you're not going to get poisoned.
You know better about that than I do, because of, like, you've been doing most of the food shopping and so on, and particularly because of COVID and the fact that I hate going shopping as well.
You are not even going into that. Takže to byla the service as a like hospital doctors. I have here written. Mám tady doktory, protože my jsme s Adamem vlastně byli na jeho 3leté prohlídce v Německu a přišlo nám to super, protože paní doktorka opravdu, jako, i když jsme jí dali kartičku, kde Adam vlastně má tam svoje očkování, že jo, očkovací průkaz, jak český, tak irský, protože byl očkovaný v obou státech, tak musela se podívat, co už má, co prošel, a šlo vidět, že jako ví, o čem mluví. Věnovala se mu, i přesto, že teda s náma z začátku mluvila německy a potom normálně navázala anglicky, co jsme moc nepochopili. You know, the doctor was really, really good, but first she was speaking to us in German, which we were all so confused because we didn't understand her well. She didn't understand us, and then she switched into English for some reason. I don't know when it was, when she switched. I was like, why wasn't she speaking to us in English in the first place, you know? But otherwise I found it really good. And she knew what she's talking about, which, to compare to Czech Republic, I mean, here we have brilliant doctor as well, and doctors and service, and it's just great.
I found it
no
the same.
Complaints.
I had to say, I found it the same as regards the really good doctor, really good personality of the doctor in Germany. Really good. Same here. We're really lucky with the doctor here as well. In Ireland, I think the doctor we had was okay. He was good. He was really good. But I just
you never saw him. I never saw him.
I saw him once. We
saw him once when we signed up at him. But then he was never there, and there was always a Russian doctor. Then we went there was a nurse which was Irish, and she was just terrible. So, and people know she was terrible because I was documenting how I was upset that Adam was told to go to speech therapy and things like that.
Look,
you know.
Look, it's a well-known fact that the health service in Ireland is dysfunctional and it's not working. And it's not just down to like overpaid officials. It's some of it's down to the individuals that are working. Whereas I have to say, here in the Czech Republic we're really lucky. Whether you know it or not, you're lucky. In Germany, I think it's very good as well.
Yeah, I think as well. You know, I found weird that sometimes Czech people who live in Ireland, they try to, I don't know if they realize, but I think they try to defend how good it is in Ireland, the health service, healthcare, and how good and how bad it is here. So. I don't think so. I mean, we are honest. We are not making it up to look bad or good for either of the countries we are talking about. I think that, you know, when you go to doctor, like we went with Adam, and the doctor thought that we are going for checkup of 3 years old checkup, and he was going for 2 years old checkup, and she just was confused in her folder, and she was disorganized. Like every time I even went to the checkup when I was pregnant, and they refused to talk me through.
Here that place that
no
we went to,
information whatsoever.
You're treated worse than a piece of cattle. And that was
then when you came with me here to check up, you were like, this is like a private clinic in Ireland, and it's public hospital. Maybe the doctors are more compassionate. They are like cute, like sweeter to you. They are using different language, so they are like, you know, being nice, even though I didn't find that, because that nurse who was you know, checking me was horrible. Even like, sit down here and whatever. She was quiet all the time. But so I do understand that they might be more polite and this, because yes, Czech doctors can be this very like, okay, go there, and you know, kind of you find it rude. But then what is more important? That you get proper checkup, that you have actually warm bed in hospital, and you are not staying in corridors there because there is no room. What is more important? That somebody's smiling at you, or you are...
I remember when Adam had that fever that time, we had to bring him to Portlaoise, and we pulled him, we had to bring him upstairs, and we were walking past the trolleys, all people just lying on the trolleys, just waiting for help, practically dying in front of you. Look.
So, you know, you must see those things to realize that, no, it is actually not bad in Czech Republic, and some people are complaining, you must wait 2 hours for being checked by doctor, or, you know, 20 minutes I was waiting there. In Ireland, you will be waiting 3 months.
Hours,
3 months?
Like, well, even going into A&E, like, there's guys that be waiting there, like 15, 16 hours.
For operation here, I know people are waiting for operations here as well. But it wouldn't be like some people in Ireland are waiting like 2-3 years for simple operations, which you would get here in a few months.
Even scans, like especially in Germany, in scans like MRI scans and so on, if you're lucky you get them the next day or the day after. If you're lucky with the appointments in Ireland, if you're public, you could be waiting months, if not years. And it's very good.
So there are those things which people don't realize in Czech Republic, and they think how bad it is, unless they live somewhere else, and you know. Takže určitě nestěžujte si na to naše zdravotnictví, protože jinak vás pošlu. We will send them, if they are going to complain about public health, you know, care here, we will send them to Ireland to experience, and then they come back. I think Germans are very family based or friendly. The way you say it, I don't know. You know that they do like
family oriented.
That they go for walks, family walks during the weekend. They
as an extended family, so we'd see the parents with the grandparents, and they'd go out for a walk together and things like that. You know, so it's really nice to see.
So I found this really nice, that I could see that, oh look, they are going for a walk with kids, which I didn't see in Ireland really.
Not as much, no.
Not as much. And
like
I
you'd
think
see single generations of families, as in the parents and the children's going for walks and so on. It'd be weird to see it at the same scale as what we saw in Germany, as regards the whole generations of different of the same family going out together.
Yeah. So as I think it is something what is in the culture, you know, because every culture is different, and I don't think I think here we are really culture-wise we are closer to Germans than we are to Irish people.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Myslím, že jsme jakoby v tady tom podobní Němcům, že my Češi máme rádi turismus, máme rádi chodit na výlety, jezdit na výlety, protože tady to mě taky přišlo v Irsku, že třeba to tam tak nebylo, když jsem se kolikrát zmínila v práci, že jsme s Polem byli na výletě, nebo že jsme šli spát podstam, nebo nebo já ne, ale on ještě tenkrát s Tristánem, udělali takový přístřešek v lese a spali jsme v lese, v takovém přístřešku, tak na mě všichni čučeli jak na tele na Nové vrata, protože oni tam nejezdí moc na výlety, není to tak v té jejich kultuře a nebaví se o tom. A já jsem vždycky byla ta divná. I'm just saying that in Irish culture it's not really the tourism to go into places and explore, because I remember when I was at work, and it doesn't matter that I was in Clark's or I was in Waterford or whatever I was, I never heard people saying, oh, we went for a trip there, like 20-30 kilometers, or we went there. They would go into hotel to stay there, like to have drink and stay over the night, but I never heard people going really for trips.
Okay, I did. Look, so it's just a different experience. Yeah. But I did. Yeah, I know people, guys I work with at home, my own family members. But in general, my experience is different.
Mine is completely different.
We're different. Like, for example, guys from work will come in and say the same here. Check this place out for the kids, or this is great if you're getting away. So look, just a different.
So that's
different
experience. So that's good that you see. It's each of us has different.
So
you don't
amazing.
only agree.
So
some people said to me,
your life is richer now, you know that.
Some people said to me that, oh, when you do this video, hopefully Paul will respond truly, that he's not going to prioritize Ireland, you know, or whatever. We always say the truth. I don't know why we would be...
I don't think I've ever said that Ireland is a better place for us than the Czech Republic.
But I don't mean that. I am not even saying, you know, everything is perfect here in Czech Republic.
But it's just better.
We are just
overall it's better for us and it suits us better. So,
it's just our point of view that sometimes people forget. Who you know,
like if I had tons of money, yeah, grand. Ireland would be a great place. You'd have a nice house. We'd be able to afford it. Somewhere nice car. Wouldn't have to worry about anything like that. But we don't. So we can't afford to live there. Yeah.
So for like normal family life, to enjoy things with normal like wages, Czech Republic is a place to be. We would never ever be able to, like, that's again comes, you know, it comes with lifestyle. Like people,
what your priority is.
If people prefer more to stay home and you know, not everybody is into trips and going, I don't know, cycling and sports, and so which is fine if they are more about shopping and like going to pub. Ireland is best place because you have there a ton of shopping and great pubs and pub life. So if you are into those things, it's perfect. But I am not sure if you are, in fairness.
No, not really. Like beer and so on. But short answer. I'm not as much into it.
In Germany, I can't speak because we didn't really go into pubs in Germany. We didn't have chance to experience.
Went into one or two. I honestly, the Irish pubs are a hell of a lot better. But saying that, like, I find that the Irish pubs are better than the Czech pubs as well.
That's 100%. Irish pub is like, it has its own character. It's really cozy there. Usually fire is on, and it's so nice to be there with Guinness, the best Guinness. You never get Guinness like in Ireland, fresh on top here in Czech Republic either. I didn't, you know, and you can't even compare it to can or bottle. No, it's completely different. So whoever is into pop culture or likes pop,
live music, bands, all that stuff.
Ireland is really great place for it. To jako musím říct, že fakt, já třeba v Česku nemám moc ráda hospody, ale v Irsku bych klidně do hospody šla, protože je tam úplně jiná atmosféra, je tam přítmí, je to většinou v takových těch malých, se jim říká cottages, domečcích, a máte tam krb zapálený a teď je tam téměř tma. Je to takové jako fakt příjemné tam sedět a užívat si to vaše pití. Cokoliv máte, ale to musím říct, jo, tak to je, ale zase prostě není to věc, kterou bych chtěla dělat každý den a prostě když máte dítě, tak už jsou trošku ty priority taky jiné, když já jsem nikdy nerada chodila. I mean, you know, I liked that about Ireland and it was our favorite thing to do before we had Adam, that on Friday we usually, or Saturday we would go, when I was off, we would go for 1 point into.
But even when we had Adam in buggy, I remember bringing him into the pub there, and that was just like, it was like a holiday for 20 minutes where you could have a point and he'd be asleep, just like, oh, get it in quick.
But it was nice. So it's not that it is bad, it's just not suitable for our lifestyle long term. But I will go there for holidays happily.
Yeah, we go back straight into the pub.
You know, will be great. We will give Adam to your brother.
Yeah.
There
Our behaviours will say more than our words. When we go back, it's straight into the pub.
A já si myslím, že by to mohlo být tak všechno, že jsme tak shrnuli celkově, co si myslíme, nebo co jako jsme my zažili. Já musím říct, že jsme fakt šťastní z toho, že jsme měli možnost být v Německu. Určitě, kdyby byla ta možnost tam zůstat delší dobu, tak bychom toho využili a byla by to paráda, ta možnost tam nebyla, takže se budeme stěhovat zpátky do Irska. Many people, you know, I mean, it was a great experience. We are very grateful for it and
we were lucky.
It nicely cut the waiting time to move into Czech Republic for good.
Yeah.
So it was just great, and I think now it will really fly. It will shoot.
Probably go too fast. For me, our time in Germany went too fast.
Yeah,
it went
and
way too
weird
fast.
thing is that we already kind of like forgot a life in Ireland. Yeah. It's not
simple
too
things like
far.
the fuel prices or stuff like that.
Yeah, but I mean, it's not too far away that we live there, and we are already thinking like, it feels like it's 5-6 years we have been in the country. Yeah. Takže to asi mluví samo o sobě. It speaks for itself. We had really good time. You know, we weren't counting days when it is over. We were like counting days.
We were lucky.
Hodně z vás se ptá taky na to, jestli se budeme stěhovat do Irska zpátky do toho našeho malého bytu. What is the answer?
For me, no, not the same apartment. It might be a small apartment, but it will not be the same small apartment.
Yeah. Takže uvidíme, co bude. We will see what will be, what will happen.
Never say never, but it's not a plan to move back into it.
Protože samozřejmě chceme, aby každý jsme měli svůj prostor. Samozřejmě Adam potřebuje svůj prostor. A to není něco, na čem bychom nějak extra špekulovali, protože už když jsme odjížděli z Německa, tak Paul mi řekl hned, že my už tady nikdy nevrátíme do toho města, víš o tom, a já jsem mu pořád tvrdila, že jo, vrátíme to, pak ještě tady jako nějak vydržíme, i když to bude malé pro nás, ale ne, nevydržíme. Jako, myslím si, že to je hlavně tím, že chceme, aby Adam měl svůj prostor. Kdyby byl malinký, tak bychom se vrátili. I mean, if Adam would be still very small baby, or you know, small enough, we would probably go back. But as he is much bigger and he really developed in those 16 months so much, I mean, it would be very unfair to bring him back into a small place. You know. So there is more to.
We'll see.
So there is gonna be more. We will be moving into basically new place again, and people will be moving with us. So you have something to look forward to.
I don't know. When I go back to Ireland, the Ireland I left is different to the Ireland that exists
when
now.
We go, it will be different.
We just wait and see. That's all to say.
It's hard to say, hard to judge, because things are changing on daily basis at the moment. Takže tím bychom to zakončili. Já doufám, že jste si dnešní video užili. Nevím, jak bude dlouhé. Asi bude strašně dlouhé. I mean, it will be very long.
If you made it to the end, well done. Congratulations. Yeah, that is commitment. That is commitment. And if you've done that, just comment below, say I made it, or was it Jalal Santo?
Ne,
was it?
Viděl jsem.
Oh, Fidel Santo?
Yeah.
I saw it. How do you say I made it?
I made it?
I made it to the end.
Zvládnul jsem to do konce. Zvládnul.
What she said. Do it. If you don't. Only if you made it to the end. Yeah, and we'll be able to tell.
If you didn't skip.
Yeah. Okay, but you can skip and go back. That's okay. But we'll know. Yeah, we'll know.
Budeme vědět. Takže určitě se můžete těšit na pokračování tady toho našeho příběhu životního, protože, jak říkám, zase se budeme stěhovat a budeme se stěhovat teda do nového, do nějakého jiného bytu, jo, protože je třeba, no, takže mějte se moc hezky, pokud byste nás chtěli sledovat i jinde. Oh, you don't have your hat, that's why it's nice and warm. Můžete nás sledovat taky na Instagramu nebo na Facebooku, odkazy jsou jak dole v popisku pod videem, tak v informacích tohoto kanálu. No a taky nám můžete nechat nějaký hezký komentář, nebo cokoliv, napište cokoliv, jestli vám tady to video něco dalo. Be nice, don't be rude. Otherwise.
Be nice, it doesn't. Yeah, it's nice. It's called the same thing, you know.
It's nice to be nice.
It's nice to be nice. Yeah. Spread some love in the world.
Yeah. Oh, so nice. Takže my se s váma asi rozloučíme. Tady toho vršku na hůrce, větrné hůrce. Mějte se hezky a uvidíme se spolu zase příště.
Ahoj.
Ciao.
Well done if you lasted this long.